Rig 0101010001 here. Was looking for sandpaper. There's a defect with the phone right here on the little antenna connector. There's a little lump, and I'm going to need sandpaper to file that down so I can install the antenna. And while I was looking for sandpaper, which unfortunately I didn't find any, at least not yet, hopefully, I found this. I found this Multimeter 8-range multi-tester. Has a resistance of 2,000 ohms for every volt it measures, which is a pretty high resistance to me. Is a 2-inch mirrored scale, a rotary range selector, and it only uses one AA battery. So here's the inside. There is an ohms adjustment. This thing measures 500 volts to ground maximum on this side, and this thing measures up to 1000 volts AC or DC, and it measures up to 150 milliamps of DC volts, DC current actually. So these are the probes. We have 2 sets of probes, I think. Nope, we only have 1 set of probes. And here are the parts that connect to the multimeter. And then here are the parts that actually measure what the heck you're doing. What the heck you want to measure. And then here is the meter itself. It is very obviously an analog multimeter. The battery is inside this, and the battery is covered under this back, which you can remove by removing a screw. And here's the user's guide. Multimeter, 2000 ohms of volt AC/DC multi-tester. Catalog number 22-212, owner's manual. Custom manufactured for Radio Shack, a division of Tandy Corporation. Yeah, I'm gonna, if I can remember, I'm gonna type this out and put it in a Google Docs document and paste that link into the description, if I remember. So yeah, I'm gonna go stick a battery in this. I'll be right back. I never expected there to be a battery in here, but there is. And I'm not sure what the state of health on this thing is, but I'm pretty sure it's long since expired. It's a Rayovac alkaline battery from the 80s. There's the circuit board. I see that this here is our calibration control. So yeah, I'm actually going to test this battery when I get a battery in this. Okay, I just stuck a battery in the unit. Oops. Don't know how, but vinegar's on the table. Unit is currently off. So let me go ahead and attach the probes. Okay. And do a resistance reading and short the probes. And the meter seems totally lifeless for some reason. do a 15-volt DC measurement and just measure the battery. Well, the meter says nothing. And no life out of the meter. Maybe. Really weird. I'm gonna go pull a known good battery. I found why the meter wouldn't work. The battery's leaking. Oops. This battery is also hopelessly dead, as I expected. I'm just gonna put this battery right into the nearest garbage can. Yay for foot pedals. Yeah, battery that I pulled was hopelessly dead. I'm gonna go pull a battery, a known working one. In fact, I'm gonna pull a known working one from a TV remote. Yeah, TV remote. Move Lane, get back. Thank you. Yeah, a known working battery out of a TV remote. That still has 1.31 volts on it. Drop this in the meter. It's a Philips Power Life battery. I'm gonna grab a towel and clean that up. Battery thing up real quick. I can find a paper towel. Okay. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Goes to dispose of paper towel. Trash can rejects it. Okay. Now that I have that cleaned up, let's see if we can put a battery in. Let's see if we can close this up and make it work. I'm going to go ahead and put this screw in. And it's in. Okay. See if I can't put some probes on here. Battery's not getting hot, so it's not shorted. Okay, positive probe, and now the negative probe. Okay. Turn it to resistance and... Hey! It works! Yeah. It's surely not sensitive enough to measure my skin resistance, but I mean, I could jerry-rig a setup here. such as putting the camera on top of my laptop box, shorting the probes, and recording the result. Yep. Now let's take an AC line voltage reading. Yep, we're going to measure the AC line voltage. And I know just a spot to do that. Right over here at this convenient outlet. So let's change this to 1000 volts AC, just to be on the super safe side. As it has a 150 volt setting. So, negative first. Which one's the line again? On flipped upside down outlets. Yep, we get a reading. Okay. Go to the 150 volt setting. We get this outlet's being finicky. Yeah, we get a fairly nice reading. Can't show it to you since I'm not using a tripod. I mean, let's take a resistance reading of a meter taking a resistance reading. Yep. I'm going to turn this to the 2 mega ohm position. Turn this meter to the resistance position. Just match the probes. How does one get a negative resistance reading? I'm getting about 482,000 ohms. At least I think. 4,900 ohms. Yeah, the resistance being presented on my meter probes keeps getting higher. On the resistance on this meter's probes keeps getting higher as I change the setting. See, no, lower. See, now we're at like 300 ohms resistance on my main meter at the 2000 ohm setting. The 20,000 ohm setting, dadgum. The 20,000 ohm setting, we have about 6 ohms resistance. 200,000 ohm setting, we have about 100 ohms resistance. And the 2 mega ohm setting, meter can't read it. And as I turn the ohms adjustment control, this does weird stuff. Yeah. Wonder if that only affects the meter settings. Yep. I don't have any kind of resistor or anything. Yeah, meter resistance is about 3.5 ohms meter off. But the moment I switch it on, we go crazy. yeah, it goes all weird. But hey, another working vintage multimeter, brand new in box. Okay then. This is the Computer Geek 01010101 here. Peace out, guys. Peace out.